Hi there, learning about Philippine literature was fun, but do you ever wonder on what is different between our own literature and masterpiece of the other's country? So let's find out together shortly. In Panitikang Pilipino written by Atienza Ramos, Salazar, and Asal, is say that true literature is a piece of written work which is undying. It expresses the feeling and emotion in people in response to his everyday effort to live, to be happy, to his environment, and after struggle to reach his creator. Let's try to compare to the other Asian countries. But first, we need to learn what is Asian literature. When you say Asian literature, it refers to the literature that was written for the past year in countries in Asia. Asian artists are being acknowledged so much. So they are contributing a masterpiece not just only for their country but the whole world. Asian literature can be divided into different labels. They can be categorized according religion, zone, region, ethnic group, literary genre, historical perspective, or language of origin. Throughout the centuries, there are so many amounts of Asian literature has been written. Many of the Asian literature are being categorized as a lyrics, drama, or narratives. Asian literature refers to the study of literature of the people in China, India, Japan, and other small nations that surround them. In China, there are books that they call the five classics. These five books are: first, the Book of Changes. The I Ching, or as many Western audiences know it, the Book of Changes. It's a book that is thousands of years old. Second, the Book of History. Originally called Chu Book, the classic of history got the name in the Han Dynasty, meaning a book of previous generation. And third, the Book of Rites. It's one of the five classics of the Confucian canon, which has significant influence on Chinese history and culture. 4. The Book of Odes. Chi Ching, or Books of Odes, is a collection of 305 poems dating from 1000 to 600 BC. These are believed to the oldest existing example of Chinese poetry. 5. The Spring and the Autumn Annals. The Spring and Autumn Annals is basically the court chronicle of the Zhou dynasty state of Lu from 722 BCE to 481 BCE. Here are some known philosophers of the Asian literature. Confucius is one of the greatest philosophers that the world knows. Confucius, also known as Kong Kuai or Kong Fu, was a Chinese philosopher, teacher, and political figure. Li Po, one of the best Chinese poets of the 8th century, his writing deal with the good things of life and with the pathos of human destiny. Pu Shu is a well-known Chinese poet. He represented the classical tradition in Chinese literature.
Are you ready for a journey of a lifetime?
So the difference between Philippine literature and Asian literature was based on how it is made. And the Philippine literature is more focused on the past happenings on the country and based on the story of an individual in the past that plays a big role in our history. Asian literature focuses on the history of art on every country and it shows the setting of the place. and more on the feelings of the culture and ethical heritages about in such countries. The Philippine literature and Asian literature has a common of agendas for its viewers, and it is to give importance to the history and remind the new generation how beautiful and classical the history was.
There is still a lot to explore about literature. But for now, that is it. I hope you learned from this video. Thank you very much.